What is up, guys? Welcome back, and we're gonna be discussing Core today. Right now, it's about $969 million, number 66. Volume in the last 24 hours, 70 million. So in the top 100. Circular supply 910 million, and total supply it's or max supply is 2 billion. The circular supply is not even that high, only 43%. It's currently circulating. So let's see what we can find out about that. It's had a good year. Can't even lie. It started at around like 55 cents or 57 cents. Right now it's at $1.06. So pretty good year so far. I had a huge run up in March to April, went all the way to $3, and since then it's come crashing down. It's down 77% all time, and from the all time high, which was 2 years ago, kind of when the project started, I guess. It's down 83% from the all time low, which was a year ago. It's up 216%. So let's see what we can find out or who they are as well. I don't know if like when the price started. I guess this is just from like the token unlocks that happened. So all time high recently was here in April. So I don't really want to get too much into this price really. I guess what I'm saying is everything that's gonna happen moving forward. I'll take that into account more. So Core is built as a layer 1 blockchain that is compatible with EVMs, therefore it can run Ethereum smart contracts and decentralized applications. The Core network is powered by the Satoshi Plus consensus mechanism, which secures the network through a combine of delegated Bitcoin mining hash and delegated proof of stake. The protocol is backed by its native token Core, and Core can be used, to like pay for fees and stuff like that. We'll get into it later. The developers of the project strive to create an infrastructure that operates at the core of Web3, offering revolutionary ideas to solve the blockchain trilemma. Everyone wants to do that in crypto, so all right. The mainnet was launched in 2023. The blockchain is governed by a decentralized autonomous organization when the CoreDAO is responsible for the movement of the Satoshi Plus ecosystem. So the founders are kind of anonymous. They do have a lot of supporters on Twitter. So 1.6 million followers, and I think it's even more now. So I think it's at 2.2 million followers. So pretty good. That's what I want to see or like to see. The coins in circulation, we'll go over that now. So Core is a utility and governance token of the Core network, which has a maximum supply of 2.1 billion. It works as a scarce principle of value following Bitcoin's hard cap. So they kind of wanted to implement the smart money, that Ethereum is doing, where percentage of rewards and fees will be determined by the CoreDAO and be burnt. The total supply is like this. So the Core is divided into 6 categories: 39.99% for the node mining, 25% for core users, 15% for core contributors, 10% for reserves, 0.476% for relayer rewards, and 9.5% to the treasury. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. The validators, it's kind of low for my liking, right? It's 23. Just to put in perspective at the different other validators that there are in the different blockchains, and we could see probably not as low too, but that's besides the point. So it kind of looks like it's still like a pretty much centralized project. Again, having a lot of validators doesn't mean that, but I just wish the number could be a little bit higher, right? And then if we go on the top accounts, nothing. I didn't find anything strange here. I guess this is the node, like the node one, then the staking, the airdrops. I probably these are most of the teams. Like I was going over here, there's some wallets that kind of like have the same amount. This one more specifically, and if you go on last to these are just like have random numbers, not many transactions either. So I don't know what to say about that. I really don't. But it looks like people are using the blockchain. A lot of transactions are happening, so that's pretty good. So the tokenomics are here. It says the block rewards of core tokens will be paid out over an 81-year period. This longer period increases likelihood of success for the project. That I understand 100%. The only thing I couldn't find, and I saw other YouTubers complain about that, and I did my best to find it, but I couldn't find it. It's like the token unlocks. So when are the token unlocks going to happen? I know it's going to be in 81 years, but when are they ultimately going to happen? So that's a big concern for me. Also, the governance. Right now, they are partly on chain. They're not completely on chain. Some of the governance is off chain, and we can see it here. So in the past, core chain operated predominantly via off chain governance, in which resolutions will be passed within a majority of DAO voters are in agreement. At the present, core chain is in the limited on chain governance, in which a fixed set of parameters like the percentage of fees burns can be changed within on-chain voting. So that's what we like to see. And the final stage will be a full on-chain, in which the company will be fully in charge and steer the network into the future. So let's see if they finish doing that. Let's see. So that's pretty good. I will say though, like yesterday, I did not expect this. How many transactions they have? They had these huge spikes. I don't know, what occurred, like that they had 20 million daily transactions. Kind of makes no sense. Like, I don't know who's using this, but they have a lot of transactions happening. If I said like a medium, it'll be like around 200,000 to 300,000, which that's amazing. I'm not gonna lie. Unique like addresses too, like 21 million daily. Like it's just increasing daily. And like yesterday, like I've never heard about Core. Like I don't know how they're gaining growth, but my kudos out to them, right? Can't even hate on that. And the average gas price, so about I don't know how much that sound way, but looks like gas prices remain pretty even throughout the days. So daily transactions, no, we already did that. So this one, hourly transactions. They're doing a lot of transactions, and frankly, I don't know who they are, but let's see what we can find. So this is our website. It's okay. Not really, too big on it, but 282 million transactions on chain, 2.2 trillion followers, 5 million active wallets. So pretty good metrics. Can't even lie. Total core delegated 170 million. Total hash delegated 59 Bitcoin blocks, and so that's pretty much it. They have these features. This is one of the things I like about them, that you could stake Bitcoin. So they have a DAO mining pool, and you could basically earn rewards or commission for staking your Bitcoin. So I think that's amazing. Kind of reminds me of Stacks. There's also like a bridge that you could move your assets like to the core chain. These are the different blockchains that you can use. So, and this is pretty big too. So ignite your BTC Fi journey with top Bitcoin scaling solutions. So they're basically the pioneers of non-custodial Bitcoin staking with sustainable yield, right? So I think this is kind of like their biggest project that they're working on And if you want to earn staking yields, definitely take a look at them. Looks like they're doing a good job, right? They're co-contributors, so apparently they work with a lot of people like Coinbase, BNB, Binance, blockchain.com, MoonPay, Dash. So 50 plus global contributors. They have blockchain experience dating back to 2012, and we can see them here. Some of them I entered, and it looks like they don't, they're not really active on Twitter, but at least, if you guys want to definitely take a look at them, you can check them out. But looks like they have a lot of people working there. They also have this ambassador program, which is amazing. So if anyone wants to be an ambassador, definitely, reach out to them. So they have all these dApps. I really didn't count them, but they have a lot of dApps. But my only thing is, though, some of them it's like more like integration per se. So like BitGet Wallet, okay. They also have, that they're working with this one that we spoke about not yesterday, but I don't know, like it's just they have all these like ecosystems that they're working with, but I think I'll show you on CoreChain, right? So on CoreChain, I believe them a little bit more. So they have 73 dApps. And the top dApps are World of Dystopians, which I believe is in other chains. They have this Solitaire Blitz that if you go on their website, this is their website, they have no mention of Core. Like they have investors like Solana, Dapper, OpenSea, Animoca Brands, Coinbase. So I don't know why like they say it, right? And if you go on here, right, majority of their biggest dApps, I will say, Coland and Glyph Exchange, and then they have Sushi Swap here. Like why add Sushi Swap, right? I don't get it. This one too is just a swap. This one is an exchange. Like their biggest dApps are basically swaps or exchanges. I don't know how I feel about that. And even the numbers, like almost no one is using them, right? Like we saw how many daily transactions they were doing, like 200,000, and they add this. Like if they add this, then okay, then a third, like all these other chains are doing that too, right? I don't know. It just kind of looks like they're inflating the numbers a little bit, but if we go on DeFi Llama, their total value locked is incredible though, almost $500 million. If we look at Stacks, which has a higher market cap than them, they're only at 100 million. So I'll say that's pretty good. The only thing here is also I couldn't find the core developers on the developer report, but on core developers here, they don't have that many developers working, right? Like at least the numbers increasing from the beginning of the year. They had 2, now they have 10, or about 11, 12 ish, right? So that's another thing. I don't like they don't have that many developers, but let's see if they can gain some developers. And obviously Masari is gonna save the day because I'm too negative. I don't want to be too negative. I just want to be harsh, and especially with the top 100 coins. I think those top 100 coins should definitely be held at a higher standard, especially if you're working with a Bitcoin scaling solution, right? So no offense to them, but let's see what Masari says. And Masari has obviously good impact. So despite the broader market pullback. Core's DeFi TVL increased 1,032% quarter over quarter to 76 million. So it's even higher. I don't know why it says Q1 before I continue. I don't know why it says Q1, but it was dropped 2 weeks ago. I mean, 3 days ago. So maybe, I don't know, something happened and it's just Q1. But from my understanding, I think they made a mistake. It's Q2 here. But non-custodial Bitcoin staking was launched in April, enabling Bitcoin holders to earn yield without wrapping or losing custody of their tokens. So 3,504 Bitcoin, equivalent to 215 million, were staked in Q2. Spark's incentive program was launched in May, offering users loyalty rewards for activity and engagement in Core, and Valor launched a first of its kind yield bearing BTC ETP in June, providing users with exposure to a 5.65 yield on top of Bitcoin exposure. So really cool stuff they're doing, I think. Revenue also increased, right? So 184%. Can't even be mad at that. Average daily active addresses, though, although it is up this year, it's down from last year. Never what I like to see. And then they had these two huge like spike ups. I think that was because of like ordinals or inscriptions in Bitcoin. And then it went back down to, I guess, the medium. So it really hasn't increased, that much. So this is why I kind of expect those dates. So, the number is going down, but it's at least at the medium, right? It's not falling all the way down. So, that's pretty good. The fees also went down. Not what we like to see. We like them collecting fees, but the revenue is up. So can't even hate on that. And then the fee Core is used to pay transaction fees, stake to secure the network and earn rewards, and participating in on-chain governance, which the on-chain governance is still not there, but hopefully they kind of finish it up. So it says Q2 marked the period of growth and innovation within the network. The launch of non-custodial Bitcoin staking and the expansion of DeFi protocols have driven an increase in revenue, TVL, and active addresses. As Core continues to build its ecosystem around Bitcoin, it is well positioned to lead the next wave of BTC DeFi, offering secure, scalable, and programmable solutions for the broader Bitcoin community. Core continued success will depend on its ability to maintain its unique hybrid consensus model, attract new developers, and capitalize on idle liquidity to build a vibrant DeFi space on Bitcoin. With its strong foundation and growing community, Core is poised to continue growth and resilience. So I do believe in that. I really, really do believe in that. Like, they need more developers, obviously, and it is a really competitive space, but I kind of like what they're doing, so I'll just put bullish. All in all, really competitive space, but this is one of those plays that if Bitcoin moves, they have so much Bitcoin that this is probably gonna move too, right? I'm assuming. So I personally believe Bitcoin is obviously going past 100K, hopefully, obviously. So just by the amount of money Core has in Bitcoin, bearing that everything that they say is true, then I see it like increasing. Will it go back to the $3? Almost $4? Maybe. I just think there's a lot of competitiveness, but I do like their staking. So whichever Stacks or Core or any other blockchain does that to the fullest and ease of use for users, then I think we'll probably dominate this Bitcoin cycle. The only thing, though, I don't like that I can't find out the token unlocks. So I'm going to just say, based on that, I don't probably think it's going to go past 4, but it'll probably go back around like $1 or $2. I just don't like when I don't know when the unlocks are. So yeah, intrigued to your thoughts. Please let me know what you think about the video. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.